2 or 3 years back, we took on what is still one of our most ambitious fitted furniture projects. White spray painted, high level of finish, angled doors that had to perfectly meet the angle of a stair above, an L-shaped plan going across a floor that varied by about 30 millimeters in height, concealing a chimney breast, integrated lighting, open bookcases, shaker doors, and a deep angled pull-out. So a lot of challenges, and at this time I had already started my YouTube channel and was doing a lot of installation videos, but getting a lot of requests for more information on how we actually manufacture the furniture, how we get that perfect MDF edge without edge tape and without unnecessary filling processes, how we assemble our units without unnecessary festal domino work, which is an extra expense. And in my opinion, a time waster, when in many cases you can screw using jigs. How we cut angles, all the different aspects of producing what at the end of the day is a very high level of fitted furniture at a time when we were still working out of the garage at the back of my old house. So I decided on this project to knuckle down and record every single step, right from receiving the materials, cutting out the boards, all the way through to the finishing touches, showing the choice of tools, router cutters, sanding equipment, paint process, everything I've been asked to do. I then, over something like 8 months after the completion of the build, edited that footage when I could find time in between continuing to run the business. And that originally was released on my membership site. Just recently, I have re-edited it, updated things that needed updating, added in some blanks. So at the time we chose to do CNC cut doors, which we outsourced. That may interest you in itself, but I've added now extra information on making your own shaker doors. And I'm also putting into the package the Sketchup model that was used for this actual job, the original Sketchup model, the way it was finalized to communicate the details of manufacture to Brady in my workshop. You can find this as a whole package as a link via my membership site, so click below. It is a paid for link, but I guarantee you this is extremely good value. And as I'm putting this out there, there's a discount for members, so have a look at the membership as well, because that will continue to train you in fitted furniture and increasingly the business side of growing a fitted furniture business. If you just want to buy it as a one-off, that's great. I was trying to fill in the blanks that I couldn't find when I started in this line of work. I came to it from a different background. I was originally training to be an architect, but always loved making things with my hands. And this video series is really the culmination of what at the time was around about 9 years of trial and error. Me just trying to get a good finish on MDF, trying to source the right product for the MDF, the right hinges, reliable hinges, drawer runners, how to fit an unusual drawer, how to plan the gaps on doors so that things line up around the corners of a well-designed piece of furniture, lighting, avoiding glare in lighting, all these things that were just a process of trial and error. If I had had the resource that I'm making available to you now, I would undoubtedly have saved thousands if I'd just gone and applied those things that would have been a shortcut to my trial and error. So I highly recommend it if you're already following this channel. This is a way you can go deeper and find answers to those questions. What I would say as well is that we at Freebird have, in the last 2 years or so since that project was completed, we've continued to develop our methods, and you will as well. So you'll watch this and there may be things that are like a light bulb moment for you. There may be things where you go, oh, I wouldn't do it that way. You may be surprised at the lack of neatness of some of our workshop processes compared to a lot of the kind of pristine videos that you'll see on YouTube. But I would ask you to judge the finished result, and I hope that this will help you to see that you can get an exceptional finished result without the very best of workshop or the very best of like panel saw or CNC or whatever, just by following simple methods, by taking a lot of care at every step, and in some cases by outsourcing. If you feel that someone else can get you a better result doing an angled door, there's no shame in that as well. So I recommend taking a look at this. You can browse in the links below, and if you are interested, then as I say, I'm sure you won't be disappointed if you're starting out on this track in fitted furniture. I've tried to make this as great value for money as I can, and I welcome all feedback on it. So go take a look.